So guys, I thought it would be interesting to show you a different perspective. It's been a long day of wrapping and holiday gift everything. So I figured it would be fun to make a little video about the biggest gift that most Digidestins want to get for Christmas.
So guys, let's go into this. We got none other than the gift boosters. I'm excited. Let's hope we can get some Machinedramons or anything exciting. Let's see what we can do here. So first off, yeah, comes with a pretty decent solid box case, I gotta say. I really like it. It's a very great display. I'm gonna keep, probably, if I can get a second one in my hands, keep one completely sealed and go from there. I don't see any benefit of opening it because I like it as a display item. So let's take a look at what amazing products we get. First off, we get War Greymon. I really like this art. This is the Black War Greymon, which everyone is not all excited for right now. So let's see what he can do. There we go. So we got the Black War Greymon. Not a terrible card. So we'll put that there. Get 4 booster packs of Classic Collection, which is really nice. And I think what's the big seller for me has to be this. And then that bad boy, somehow I'm supposed to get underneath it. I really like big memory gauges, and this one sold me hard for it. Like, I wasn't expecting a really nice memory gauge. I kind of wish they did it like this, but like, can Bandai just do something right for once? I like memory gauges like this. I think bigger is better. They could have just easily made this line up. I'll probably just have to get a second one, open it up, use the memory gauge as see fit, so that the same sides can just go like that, and then boom, kind of get a very nice long bar memory gauge. I feel like this is a little too clunky, but great for online play, so I really like that. And then the Digivice itself comes with a memory counter for this entirely, which I'm excited. So let's take a look at the memory counter, because I want to see. There we go. So you can take it out and then have a nice, nice, full-size counter. So then your Digivice becomes empty. So, and then, you know, slide it across. I don't know, I'm going to have to add adhesive or something, because that's just... and they don't even know how to do numbers. So weird. Okay, this aspect of the product is probably an 8 out of 10 for me. I could be honest with you. I really hoped for it, but nothing too crazy. So we got 4 booster packs. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we get something nice, something special. First one coming right up for us. Ooh. So we got Garurumon. So this card, really good in red. So once returned, when this Digimon attacks a player, gain 1 memory. Really like that. We got what I think is really nice, Digimon with retaliation. So once per turn, on your turn, while you do not have a Digimon with Machinedramon in its name in play, this Digimon can't attack an opponent's Digimon. So it can attack a player, luckily, but it can't attack and kill something off, which I find kind of sad that they kind of restricted it like that. But hey, we deal with what we got. Then we got XVmon. XVmon is really nasty this set because, first off, he's got jamming. And then while this Digimon has Imperial Dramon in its name or free typing, which is right here, this Digimon gains jamming. So blue's got more jamming this time around than any other deck. So it's going to get really nasty pretty quickly. Then we got Cursorimon. This card is fantastic in Diaboromon. So when one of your other Digimon with the same name as this Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. So if your tokens, when you're in Diaboromon, die, you can restand him, and this is once per turn, but that's fantastic. Next, we have Zudomon. This Zudomon's really good in Hexablaumon. because when digivolving, trash one card from the bottom of one of your Digimon, and then this Digimon can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with no Digi-Evolution sources. This Digimon can at least attack and start clearing out threats that are just sitting there that you can't just naturally get rid of. So I really like that aspect because it does help out the long game. Next, Angemon. Angemon's okay in my opinion. So one attacking, if you have 3 or fewer security, this Digimon gets 1000 DP until the end of opponent's next turn, which really does help out. It doesn't see much play because yellow didn't really gain a lot going into the set, but going forwards there might be a lot more for it. Next we have Hagoromon. So Hagoromon helps with this machine archetype that if you trash one Digimon with a machine or cyborg in his traits in your hand, draw 2 cards. It's a fantastic little card and I think everyone's excited. So here's the Myotismon. So your turn, when this Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Myotismon in its name from your hand, reduce the memory cost by 1. So that's huge. And then while this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, all your Digimon with retaliation can attack your opponent's unsuspended level 4 or lower Digimon. So that's huge. Being able to attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon makes it so you can start trading off 1-for-1s with the retaliation and then get to play your stuff. Then we have Garurumon. I love how they have the classic arts here. So if you play one Matt Ishida with a play cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. This is really huge because this can be seen play in any of the Bonds decks. I don't see him seeing much play, to be honest with you, but if you find other styles of play and you can play Matt Ishida, it might be very interesting to take. Next we have Lilymon, and then we got the last 2 cards right here. So Lilymon is while one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, this Digimon gets security +1. So we got our first green card. Next, the rare is Paeldramon. So while this Digimon has a free in its traits, this Digimon in its Digi-Evolution cards unsuspend this Digimon. So he allows you, while you have XVmon underneath it, you can swing, restand, and swing again. So he'll have jamming twice, and that's huge, guys. And he gets better with the trial deck support of BT8. Next, we do have Fight for Pride. This card isn't that crazy good, but hey, play 1 purple Digimon with... Let's see. So play 1 purple Digimon without paying its memory costs. It's play, let's see, 4 or lower Digimon without paying its memory costs. Then if you have a Digimon with Myotismon in its name, play one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker until the end of the opponent's can end a turn next turn, gains blocker. One of your Digimon gains blocker. Ugh, I am really bad at this. So it's not bad. 2 rares. Let's see if we can get a secret or something. Got Tentomon. Tentomon's really cool because if the next time one of your Digimon digivolves into a card with Insectoid or Ancient Insectoid in its trait this turn, reduce the memory cost by 1. That's huge, especially because Insectoid is going to be underrated for a little bit, but it's only going to need some support and that card's going to go sky high. So when attacking, we get Salamon. If you have 3 or fewer security, draw a card. Boom. We got Tapirmon from the old set. So when one of your other Digimon is deleted, draw a card. Boom. I mean, let's try to separate the foils. Right. Let's do content creating, right? So very light on the red, but there we go. Get Machinedramon. So Machinedramon's really nice. So delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 or less DP. That's not what we care about. It's while this Digimon has machine in its trace, this Digimon gets security +1. So that's huge because that helps with the Machinedramon deck, and we'll look at that later. We got Devimon. Being Devimon, return one of your level 4 or lower Digimon from your trash to your hand when it's deleted. Not bad. Ikakumon is really nice in Hexablau Azulamon. So when this Digimon attacks an opponent's unsuspended Digimon with no evolution sources. So if you clear out enough of these, this thing can start taking out blockers and cute little things like that. Electromon's in here. So if your Digimon gains security plus when on deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security -1 for the turn. Definitely helps out with Kentorismon a little bit, I think. So then we have Gabumon. Gabumon is huge because this helps out with the Bonds deck. So reveal up to 3 cards from your deck, add 1 Tamer or 1 Digimon with Gabumon in its name to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. So that helps filter out, especially because when you swing with it, it's huge. Next, we got Boltmon. Boltmon's not terrible. It's got Reboot, and when Digivolving, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. That's okay-ish. Got Megadramon. Megadramon is not terrible, but could have been a lot better. So you may trash the top card of your security deck stack to unsuspend this Digimon, so it gets multi-attacks. But if you have 3 or fewer security cards, recovery +1. So it's not bad. She kind of recovers herself back after wasting all that nice stuff. So we got Kawagamon. Kawagamon is suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon in battle, survives if one of your opponent's Digimon suspended Digimon doesn't suspend one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. It doesn't unsuspend until their next turn. Huge. And then we got Tyrannomon himself. So not bad. So if you don't have a Tamer in play, a Taiga in play, you can play one for free. And then your turn, this Digimon is treated as green as well. And then your turn, while this Digimon has a Tyrannomon in its name, it gets plus 2000 DP. Really nice card for the Christmas Tyrannomon deck that's kind of been sleeping underrated and under everybody's radar for a bit. So this is why I'm not a professional box opening channel. So we're gonna go like this. First off, we got Dino-Beamon. Dino-Beamon is really interesting little card. So if your Digimon has free in its traits, if this Digimon Digi-Evolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 or less DP. Really nice. When it Digivolves, and then when one of your Digimon with Machinedramon in its name deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle and survives, gain 1 memory. Keeps it your turn longer. Then we got the Agumon that everybody's hunting for this set. So this card is similar to the Gabumon. It allows you to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer card and 1 Digimon with Agumon in its name, or 1 Digimon with Agumon in its name to your hand, and then place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Helps filter, helps cycle. Next, Machinedramon. Everybody's favorite monkey. Everybody's hey. For each Digimon with Edamon in its name using in the trash, this Digimon gains plus 1000 DP. De-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimons from the top of the evolutionary sources on deletion. Not bad. Next, we got Mamamon. So reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 6 Digimon with machine in its traits among them to your hand, trash the remaining cards, and then if you have a machine in its traits, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost 5 or less when attacking. Next, Biomon. This one helps out actually really well with our good friend Jessmon. While this Digimon attacks a player, draw a card once per turn. Really does help out get some extra draw value. Then we got Gomamon. Gomamon, trash 1 of cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimons. Not terrible. Then we got Metal Tyrannomon. So reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 6 Digimon card with machine in its traits among them to your hand, trash the remaining cards, and then while this Digimon has machine in its trait, it gains Reboot. So it helps out with that Machinedramon deck. Then we got Stingmon. Taking a look at this bad boy. So it's got Pierce, and it can Digivolve for green or blue. And while this Digimon has Imperialdramon or free, it gains Piercing. That's going to help. Then we got Guardramon. Guardramon's okay. Can't attack or block. He's just a blocker. And then you may trash 1 Digimon card with machine or cyborg traits in your hand to draw 2 cards. Helps filter and draw. Then we got Wizardmon. Wizardmon's huge. Retaliation. And then add all your Digimon with Retaliation gains Rush. So being able to have this underneath like your Machinedramon or anything else like that helps out a lot, and that is very much true, guys. I really do think that's a good playstyle and a good pickup. Next, we got 60% win rate. So let's see. Next time one of your Digimon digivolves the turn, you may trash one Digimon card from your hand with the same color as the Digimon to reduce the memory cost of that Digimon by 4. So that's huge. And then, you know, add this card to your hand. That's going to help out a lot. And then we got Ultimate Connection. So this card is nasty as can be. So if you may trash one level 5 Digimon with Cyborg in its traits from your hand to gain 2 memory and draw a card for 1. So basically it's +1 memory if this was a 0 cost. So let's see. If we haven't really pulled any super rares or secrets, that's kind of sad. I was hoping for like an alternate art or something nice, you know? But hey, we take what we can, right? So let's get this over with. Let's see if we got something special. So we got Gatomon being Gatomon. So if you have 3 or more security cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets ±2000 DP. Not bad. Next, Kabuterimon. So if your Digimon, when this Digimon can digivolve into a Digimon with insectoids in its trace from your hand or Digi-Evolution cost. So it can get bigger and you can just swing in. It's kind of like a worse version of Blitz, but at least it can climb and do a little bit better, in my opinion. We got Edamon. Let's go. While this Digimon has Digimon evolutions in its card with okay, when this Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Edamon in its name from hand, reduce the memory cost by 1. So similar with Machinedramon. And then while this Digimon has Edamon in its name, it gains jamming. So this could see some major play. Next, we got Palmon. So Palmon is suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less on deletion. So it helps out. Next, we got Caramon. Caramon, for each other one of your Digimon in play, this Digimon with the same name as your Digimon, this Digimon gains 1000 DP. So not bad. And then Garurumon. So when digivolving, draw 1 card. Not bad. And then if you have 8 or more cards in hand, gain 1 memory. That's huge when attacking. Then we got Androidmon to help out that Machinedramon build. So if reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 6 Digimon with Machine in its traits among them from their hand, and then trash the remaining cards. And then while this Digimon has Machine in its traits, it gains blocker. Megadramon, we talked about him earlier. Next, Devimon, we talked about him earlier. Electmon, we talked about him earlier. Next, we got Ogremon. Nice. This Ogremon really does help out for... So when attacking, you may trash 1 card in your hand to have this Digimon gain security +1. And then you may trash 1 card in your hand to have this Digimon gain +2000 DP. This helps out with Titamon, because Titamon needs more discard fodder. And with him, he kind of helps out with that. And then let's see. Ooh, we got Wargreymon super rare. Nice. Really like that. So when digivolving, blitz, and then when attacking, when this Digimon attacks a player, if you have a tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. Really nice. It's the super rare. So it's really nice to have the Wargreymon. I love Wargreymon, and I love that my Digivice had the Agumon in it. So that's really cool, guys. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you think of this opening. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!